Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new here, and today I'm doing a morning in the life of a full clean day. So this means I'm full cleaning the guinea pigs and the rabbits and just kind of what I get up to. So I always start with the guinea pig cage, as you'll probably know from my other videos. So I took the litter tray out and I basically just kind of empty their cage. I shake off their snuffle mat and then I take all of the bedding out of the bucket and put it on the floor so I can put the dirty bedding into the bucket. And then I just roll up all the bedding. The stuff that's still underneath is like, because I don't have Coroplast, I just kind of have that there, and I only change it once a month because none of the wee ever seeps through and it never starts to smell. And then I just lay down the pee pad and the bubble mats. And then you can just watch a time lapse of me doing the rest of it. And that was the guinea pig cage all clean and done. So then I took out the rabbit litter trays, because every 2 days, which is sort of when I do my cleaning, I will also empty the rabbit litter trays and the guinea pig litter trays, because after 2 days they're both quite soiled and ready to be changed. So I just dump them into this chaff bag that we then empty down in the woods, because we live on a farm. And then I just spray them all down with some vinegar and water mixture. And then I go into the hay room and grab some shavings just to absorb the wee and poo and stuff. And then I would put some meadow hay on top. And then I put the guinea pig one back in the guinea pig cage. And then I gave the guinea pigs their snuffle mat. And then I just sprinkled some food. At the moment they have a mixture of Oxbow, Burgess Mint, adult pellets and Science Selective grain-free, because the Burgess was $16 for a bag because it was coming up to its sell-by date, so we just decided to add that into their mixture. And this was them snuffling through their snuffle mat for their pellets. And next was onto the rabbits, and theirs was quite messy. I vacuum this every second day as well, because it's not normally too bad, as they're both litter trained and pretty clean bunnies. So I swept behind where their litter trays go and put their litter trays back. You might actually notice that they're actually in together, and that's because I spent 3 days straight bonding them. And I'm super happy with how quickly it went, as they are sisters, but they hated each other in the beginning and they were just really easy throughout the bonding process. Only a bit of chasing and a bit of humping, but nothing really aggressive. So I gave them some meadow hay and then I started vacuuming. But like, they are so happy in together, and they're so cute, and they're both so much more confident. Obviously not while I'm vacuuming, but they'll come up and get treats from me and come and walk around my feet now, compared to they used to be really, really scared and just hide out the way, as they are rescues. But you can just enjoy me vacuuming. Okay, and then after I finish vacuuming, I set up their floor space again. Sometimes I'll change it around, but sometimes I'll leave it pretty like normal. And then I gave them their 1/3 of a cup of pellets in their stacking cups, and then they get this 1/3 of a cup pellets twice a day. And then I grabbed their vegetable bowls to go and make their veggies. If you're wondering why the mouse is outside the pet room, back when this was filmed, we were waiting for our brand new cage and setup to arrive, and I just had it out there ready for it to arrive so I could put it straight in the pet room. So today they were getting a tiny bit of bell pepper each, as it is very expensive at the moment in New Zealand. It was $5 for 2, so that was a reasonably good price. But yeah, and then we cut up some broccoli. They don't get this too often, but they do quite like it when they get it. And then they just got a couple pieces of cucumber each. They don't get this every day either. And then they just got a leaf, one leaf in between the rabbits and one leaf in between the guinea pigs of romaine lettuce. And I just spread it out evenly between the rabbits and the guinea pigs. So this is the rabbit dish, and then this is the guinea pig dish, and then this was them all ready. So I put the rabbits one on the floor for them, and then I went and gave the guinea pigs theirs. So yeah, this was just the guinea pigs sort of enjoying their vegetables. The rabbits were a bit nervous because I had just vacuumed, so they were a bit like, no, but I did offer them to see if they were going to eat it, but they weren't very interested, but they did come back and eat it later. So that's everyone sort of cleaned out and that sort of stuff. Mum was washing the bird cage, that's why the bottom of the bird cage was out, so the birds were just having a fly around. Then I cleaned all the waters, so the guinea pig water bottle, guinea pig water bowl, and the rabbit water bowl. And then I shook out all of the bedding to shake out all the poos and hay and stuff so it doesn't clog the washing machine. Then I loaded it all in the washing machine. And then I added in the laundry detergent. We use EcoStore as it's all eco-friendly and super natural, so it's not gonna like make the guinea pig sick or anything. And then I used a little bit of tea tree oil. Just a couple drops, not too much. And then I set it on 30 degrees on, I can't remember what setting, I think it's eco-friendly or something like that. and then that will just run for about an hour and 40. And then I picked some mint from the garden, and then Mum wanted a piece, so I let her have one of them. The rabbits don't like mint, but the guinea pigs do, so I just gave the guinea pigs some mint. And yeah, all the birds are flying around. And then I gave the mouse some fresh water. She'd had fresh food the day before, so she didn't need any fresh food. But yeah, at this point I was so excited to have her in a new cage. I just gave her a little banana treat to make sure she was alive, because I didn't want to go and wake her up. And then this was the pet room, all clean and finished, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time.